Oftentimes, the first of the thing is quite special. This can be in a variety of forms. I bring this up because this is a Gateway E-2000, my first vintage computer. I got this thing in late 2022 as a hand-me-down from Petabyte AG. So, yeah. Now, I should note that this thing is not in the greatest of cosmetic condition, such as this bezel that is kind of wonky. And you can also see a few scratches on the casing. But other than that, it's completely fine. It works just fine, and well, yeah. Anyway, on the front, we have a DVD drive, a floppy drive, 2 USB ports, a microphone jack, and a headphone jack. On the back of the computer, we have a PS2 for the mouse, which doesn't work, keyboard, USB, serial, VGA, parallel, more USB ports, Ethernet, and audio ports, alongside a power cable port, the Kensington security lock, and expansion slots. Oh, and we have one of these things too. Anyway, getting inside this computer is pretty simple. You just push up on this lever, which is a toolless mechanism, and you get inside of the computer and full access to its internals. I like these because thumb screws can be quite annoying, and well, yeah, there's not much to write home about for the internals apart from bulging capacitors, so let's cover some of the specs. The processor is an Intel Celeron of 2.6 GHz, specifically a Northwood 128 or socket 478, while the memory is 504 megabytes. The graphics are also integrated, and I have no audio driver. Also, the CMOS battery in this computer is dead, however I can thankfully just replace it as I have a battery right on my desk ready to be replaced or put into a computer whenever. And now, let's get this side panel back on and let's turn it on and view the BIOS. The BIOS is accessed via the F4 key and has options such as Main, Advanced, which features things such as boot configuration, video configuration, and USB configuration, as well as Security, Power, Boot, which features the boot sequence, and Exit for when you're done with all of this. Anyway, I have Microsoft Windows 2000 installed on here. Don't know why I had Microsoft to start it up, but well, who cares? But, oh yeah. Windows 2000, and it clearly thinks that it's 2001 even though the CMOS date is 2002. And well, here you go. Windows 2000 Service Pack 4 with all of its bells and whistles. Now I'm going to cover system information because it's going to give us a better background of the system. And though this says E-2100, this is an E-2000. The model number on the sticker on the bottom says so. And sometimes system information may say something different from the sticker, and vice versa. We're working a BIOS from the 4th of August 2003. Please note that this is in US date format, which is it's really funny. Well, yeah, let's move on before I... So let's move on to Word 2000. This is going to require registration, which I can't do because this would involve connecting to the internet, which is very unsafe on Windows 2000. So, well, yeah. But, well, what can I say? It's Word 2000. It's great, and it pairs nicely with Windows 2000. And no, we're not going to save that. Well, so much for making this video for school. Anyway, we have good old Netscape 6.2 from one video that I did quite a bit back. And here's your proof that this is a web browser. I have opted to use Google for this. This is offline. I am not using Windows 2000 on the internet because that's a bad idea. In terms of an antivirus, we have Norton Antivirus 2002. Yes, I still have it from December. We also have Adobe Photoshop 6. I haven't made a video on this, but I will in the future. And, well, yeah, this is my general go-to program for doing stuff with screenshots. Because, yeah, this is how you do a screenshot in Windows 2000. You hit print screen, and then it will just control V into an image editing program, and then you've got yourself a screenshot. And yes, bitmaps seem more crisp, but I like PNGs better, and yeah. So, yeah, the reason why I use Photoshop instead of MS Paint, which you can do this entirely in too, is because you can export in PNG in Photoshop, while you are limited to only bitmaps in MS Paint. This is more down to personal preference here. Go ahead and use MS Paint though, it's pretty great. I want to cover AutoCAD 2000 next, because I've been planning on making a video about it for quite a bit of time, but I haven't gotten around to it. It's a CAD program, which is quite... I don't see a lot of people put these on computers, but I think it goes nice to put AutoCAD on a computer in some cases, so that's why it's on here. Because this PC probably would have also been used in an office anyway, so well yeah. For this, because I haven't used AutoCAD in a bit of time, I've opted to do a pickup truck, because why not? It's a pickup truck. Well, yeah, so this is AutoCAD. It's quite industry standard, and it's made Autodesk a lot of money. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna save my work here, and we're gonna be done with AutoCAD, because I want to move on from this. So anyway, what games can this computer play? Well, not much. That's because of the Windows 2000 limitations, so yeah. What we can play is pinball, and in theory we can play Pedal and Bejeweled too, but we're not going to do that. Diablo 2 can also run on Windows 2000, and Age of Empires can also do so, along with Microsoft Windows 98. Well, I'm not going to try any of those games because of hardware limitations. Besides, the last time I played Bejeweled 2, that ended badly. So, yeah. We also have the Microsoft Entertainment Pack, which is the Entertainment Pack. It's capable of running on anything older than Vista. So, yeah. I also forgot that every Toho game, starting with Toho 6 and ending with Toho Double Spoiler, can run on Windows 2000, as this list shows here. So, yeah, nice. I'm not gonna play Toho in this video, though. And that is the Gateway E-2000. Not a bad starter system. This is what I used back in late 2022 to learn how to use Windows 2000 more efficiently and whatnot. And if you can find one, I'd probably recommend getting it. Even if it's not the greatest, even if it can't run games and all that stuff, it's great for just generally getting comfortable with old computers. And, well, yeah. And with that, thanks for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.